"You're a disgrace to this family." My father spat across the dinner table, his face flushed with rage. "Your sister's getting married, and you will cover every penny of it." "I'm Michelle Parker, and this is how I learned my kindness had funded my own shame for 8 years. That evening, my parents insisted I pay $275,000 for my sister Ashley's wedding in 30 days. When I paused, my mother smacked her hand on the table. "If you won't help this family, then get out and stay gone." Ashley just sat there grinning. If you're seeing this, please subscribe and tell me where you're viewing from. What they didn't realize was they just committed their gravest error. Those papers they fooled me into signing 8 years ago were set to become their biggest regret. For 10 years, I'd served as the family cash machine, while Ashley starred as the perfect child. It all began at 22, right after college, with my first analyst role at a small investment firm. Ashley was 18, and my parents chose to give her a Europe gap year, paid from my signing bonus. "Ashley must discover herself," Mom said. "You have a job already. You're fine." As I pulled 80-hour weeks and crashed on a friend's sofa to cut costs, Ashley shared Instagram shots from Santorini. On her return, my parents got her a BMW for enduring that tough year. I was still catching the subway at 5 a.m. The demands kept coming. "Ashley's Manhattan place. She won't slum in Brooklyn like you, Michelle. She has class. Her busted fashion shop. Young business starters need family backing. Her third grad school try. Learning is worth investing in." The same time, my father, Robert Parker, ruled as head of the Westchester Charity Foundation, throwing parties where he'd present Ashley as my daughter, the artist, and me as Michelle. "She handles numbers." He'd brag to golf pals about linking with finance giants without ever questioning my real job. By age 32, I'd handed over more than $400,000, not as loans but gifts, since family helps family, as Dad often said, fiddling with his Rolex at events where he posed as the big giver. The twist? As they blew my cash, I was secretly creating something they ignored. The more on that soon. What counted that dinner night was they'd crossed the line at last. Ashley's grin as she pushed the wedding bill over the table. That shifted everything. While my family viewed me as their endless fund, I'd risen up a path they never saw. From that starter analyst spot, I'd advanced to managing partner at Apex Capital, handling an $850 million portfolio. The change was tough. 16-hour shifts, weekend courses, overnight trips to Hong Kong. I got my CFA as Ashley explored herself at Burning Man using my money. I sealed deals in hundreds of millions while my parents griped about me skipping Ashley's pottery exhibit. "Oh, you deal with numbers. How sweet, dear," Mom would reply when I described a big buyout. But let's talk Ashley's wedding spot. They never wondered why I flew business or afforded their constant asks. When I said I'd made Financial Times 40 under 40, Dad yawned and switched to Ashley's new DJ boyfriend. The big one, my mentor, James Morrison, ex-Goldman Sachs partner and board member on 3 Fortune 500 firms, guided me starting 5 years back. He showed me beyond finance. "Never reveal your whole game, Michelle," he advised after seeing my family ignore me at an event. "Once they grasp your value, they'll grab the praise." So I stayed silent. Let them see me as plain Michelle with numbers as I linked with headline makers. Let them hold their story as I gathered influence they couldn't grasp. That blue folder in my office safe had more than finance papers. It revealed who truly owned what in the Parker clan. 8 years ago, I committed what felt like a basic error. I believed my father. It was December 2016, fresh off my first big bonus of $180,000 from a top year. Dad summoned me to his study urgently. "Routine bank forms," he claimed, passing a pile over his wood desk. "State setup, tax tweaks. You see how tricky this is." I was wiped from a 3-day office merger streak. Dad had pre-filled most with yellow notes for signatures. "Your mom and I need the family assets set right." The Westchester home, a big colonial at $4.2 million, was always called the family asset. Dad always touted it as our holding at charity meets, bragging on values and gains. Initial here, sign there, he guided, hardly allowing reads. When I tried pausing, he snapped. Michelle, trust your dad or not. I've done real estate 30 years. So I signed all 7. The blue folder returned to his cabinet, and I went home thinking I'd aided family taxes. For 8 years, that scene lingered in my thoughts. Why the hurry? Why Mom's nervous watch from the door? Why dodge my mortgage questions? Truth waited in my safe, a copy I got quietly 6 months ago during an odd money crisis, but I hadn't looked, scared of the contents. Ashley's wedding setup was pure overkill. The Rainbow Room, 65 stories up in Manhattan with Art Deco style and full views. 350 invitees, all the high society ties my parents built. Flowers shipped weekly from Ecuador for fresh checks. A custom Vera Wang dress pricier than many yearly pays, $45,000 just for that. It's my big day, Ashley declared at dinner, shoving the detailed bill like a deal pitch. You owe me after missing family stuff all these years. The nerve stunned me. I'd skipped because I worked, making the cash they tossed around. But in Ashley's view, molded by parents' tales, I was the greedy sis picking work over kin. The topper, she'd drop deposits, $20,000 one spot, $15,000 another, assuming I'd pay. The planner phoned my work, checking Miss Parker's pay timeline for the rest. It's just cash, Mom said, touching Ashley's hand. Michelle's got lots, right, honey? The sum hit $275,000. Due in 30 days per Ashley's unasked plan. The event was New Year's Eve, 10 weeks off. All sellers knew Michelle Parker, finance whiz, covered costs. I eyed the bill, noting Dad's smug grin and Mom's waiting look. Ashley scrolled honeymoon spots on her phone, sure her cash sis would come through. As always, they had no idea they'd just triggered their own downfall. The dinner felt like a corporate hostile takeover. I saw it when I arrived and spotted Ashley's wedding planner there, laptop open, payment portals ready. This wasn't a family dinner. It was an ambush. Dad stood at the table's head like he was pitching to his charity board. Let's discuss this like adults, he said, pulling out a PowerPoint on his tablet. Your family obligations. The slides were wild. He'd listed every family expense since Ashley's birth, claiming I'd underpaid my share for years. There were graphs, charts, even a payment plan stretching 5 years for future family costs. You make 7 figures, Michelle, he said like it was secret intel. Time you acted like it. Family supports family. Mom added with perfect timing. We sacrificed for your education, private schools, SAT tutors, college consultants that you paid with Grandma's trust fund, I said quietly. The room froze. Dad's face reddened. How dare you? The trust fund meant for Ashley and me, I went on. But it only covered my education because Ashley needed hers more. Ashley laughed. God, you're pathetic. Till counting pennies while we try to live. That's when Dad gave the ultimatum. 2 choices, pay for your sister's wedding and contribute properly or leave and never return. Mom nodded. Ashley smiled. They'd practiced this. I eyed the bill again. $275,000 due in 30 days. Then I stood, grabbed my phone and texted Marcus Chen, my lawyer. Pull everything from the Parker estate files tonight. I didn't rage or fight, just stood calculating. My mentor James Morrison's words rang. Never show your cards early. Let them think they've won while you plot. I need time to think, I said calmly, grabbing my coat. Nothing to think about, Dad snapped. Yes or no, Michelle? Family or not? 24 hours, I said. Fair for a $250,000 decision. Ashley rolled her eyes. So dramatic. You can afford it. I left silently, but my mind raced. In the car, I called Marcus Chen, top real estate attorney at Chen & Associates in New York. We'd teamed on Apex Capital deals, and he owed me for $1 billion intro. Marcus, pull all from Parker estate files, I said as he picked up. Every Westchester property dock tonight. It's 11 p.m. Michelle. I know. Bill emergency rates. Need them in 2 hours. Next, my assistant, pull all transfers to Robert and Patricia Parker from my accounts. Every one. Back 10 years. The drive home took 30 minutes. By arrival, my phone buzzed. Marcus sent an encrypted file, urgent Parker estate docs. I poured wine, opened my laptop, and read. What I saw made me laugh out loud, first time in years. They thought their ultimatum won big. They didn't know they'd bet the house literally and lost it all. The deed was dated December 15, 2016. Clear, Michelle Parker, sole owner of 47 Woodland Drive, Westchester, New York. Price $4.2 million. Down payment my funds. Mortgage none. I'd bought it cash. Marcus, I called back. This right? You own it, Michelle. Free and clear. Your signature notarized, county recorded. Dad signed as seller. But I never bought a house. I signed estate papers. Marcus sounded grim. Not estate docs. Dad sold you his house, pocketed cash. Bank records show he cleared debts. Gambling. About $3.8 million. My hand shook scrolling 8 years of property taxes from my account's auto deduction. I'd never questioned, thinking Dad said an investment fund. More, Marcus said. Parents lived rent-free in your house 8 years. Market rent $4,000 monthly, min $384,000 unpaid. Can we prove it? All public, deed, transfer, taxes. Dad committed fraud technically, but sales legal. You own it. I stared at the docs. 8 years of lies. 8 years in my house while demanding my money. 8 years calling me selfish as they stole. Marcus, draw eviction notice, 30 days and back rent with interest. Michelle, your parents. They gave ultimatum. I'm returning it. Can you imagine finding your family lived in your house while treating you like dirt? If this hits home, subscribe and hit the bell. I share because many face family taking advantage. Comment below. Ever set firm boundaries with family? Your stories help others not feel alone. Now, what happened when I acted? 3 days post-dinner, an email came. Westchester Charity Foundation Gala November 15th at Plaza Hotel. Not just invite. Board wanted me speaking as young finance pro. Irony sweet. Dad's big event, king to elites. 400 VIPs, media, live stream worldwide, and me on stage. I called James Morrison, who sat on the foundation's board. Did you set this up? Your father claims credit for Apex Capital's wins for years, James said. Says he guided your career. Board members want the real Michelle Parker. Plus, Apex pledged $250,000 as platinum sponsor. We did. You did. My idea, your sign-off. Check last month's email. I had, amid year-end donations. Missed it was Dad's group. Michelle, James went on, Robert's loud on family values. Talks supporting next-gen generational wealth. Board wants you on Young Finance Perfect. Dad would introduce me, smile on his stage. Couldn't refuse without explaining why his bragged-about daughter wasn't welcome. Called Marcus. Eviction papers by November 15th? 2 weeks. I know. Prep full presentation, docs, timeline, all. Boardroom style. The gala showcasing Dad's fake generosity would reveal truth. He built rep on my money, my house. Time to collect. Family attacks started right after I said I'd think. Ashley shot first, group text to relatives with venue pics, sob story on me ruining her dreams. Michelle earns millions, won't help one happy day. Some sister, she wrote. Aunt Margaret called soon. Your mom's in tears, Michelle. How cruel. Mom's daily guilt, 6 a.m. voicemails. Couldn't sleep wondering where we failed you. Midnight texts, Dad's blood pressure sky high. Doctor blames stress. Dad went corporate. Letters on foundation letterhead hinting I harmed family philanthropy. His lawyer pal sent vague threat on New York family duty laws. Ashley's move revealed most. Invoice from planner to my office, urgent to avoid cancel. Listed me guarantor without consent. Assistant caught it. Michelle forged signature. Fraud for real. Planner called confused. Sister said you'd okay upgrade. Flowers now $30K. Proved nothing. Send contracts to Marcus Chen. That night, Ashley text, you'll ruin all like always. All know you're selfish. Even Brad's family thinks pathetic. Brad, DJ fiancé, proposed with ring like mom's missing one last year. Kept quiet for now. 48 hours pre-gala, Marcus and I in his room, evidence everywhere. Mahogany table buried in docs, tagged like trial stuff. Exhibit A, Marcus held deed. Ownership transfer December 15, 2016. Notarized, sealed, ironclad. Exhibit B, 8 years taxes from my accounts. $287,000 total. Exhibit C, rent analysis. $4,000 monthly conservative. $384,000 owed. Exhibit D, forged wedding contracts in my name. Leather portfolio ready plus PowerPoint at my ask. Clean, pro, devastating. You could destroy them, Marcus said soft. Not embarrassed, destroy. I want truth, not destruction. Next day rehearsed speech. Not board's leadership one, but real family values, accountability, generosity versus exploitation. James called evening. Dad brags all week on your spot. Says proud you're giving back. Mention wedding? Constantly. Claims seasons event for Ashley. Board invited. Perfect. Hire his card house, bigger fall target fall. I'd eviction notice. 30 days vacate. Standard legalese. Parents as tenants, me owner, still surreal. Phone buzz, mom text. See you gala, sweetheart. Dad's intro wonderful. Wear appropriate. Armani suit in closet. Oh, appropriate for justice. Plaza ballroom glittered old money. Chandeliers glowed on ivory tables. 400 elites mingled champagne, diamonds sparkling like stars. Dad at entrance like king, tux perfect, smile rehearsed. Senator Reynolds, glad you're here. Recall daughter Ashley? Ashley posed in $8,000 de la renta, charged my card unauthorized per Marcus. She touched engagement ring, flashing 3 carat. And this, Dad said as I neared, voice dipping, is Michelle. Finance work. Michelle Parker. Board Harrison Wells stepped up, eyes wide. Texas Michelle Parker. Robert never said your daughter runs top emerging markets fund. Dad's smile strained. Don't brag. Daughter manages my pension. Made me fortune. Proud, Robert? Course Dad forced, jaw tight. More board gathered, knowing me from finance pubs. Dad's narrative, me absent, Ashley treasure, cracked as praise flowed. Honored your speaking, President said, handshake. Wealth insights priceless. Behind cameras set for stream. YouTube showed 1,200 waiting. Media team, pro footage in hours. Mom at Dad's side, urgent whisper. Ashley's smile brittle. They sensed off, but clueless. Soon learn. 30 sharp, Dad staged. Room hushed as he mic'd up, commanding all eyes. Behind him, the screen showed the foundation's logo and theme, family values, building generational wealth and wisdom. Good evening, friends, he started, voice booming. Tonight we honor charity, values for strong families and communities. He dove into generosity talk, givers versus takers. Irony hit hard. My family, he gestured our way, lives these. Daughter Ashley knows wealth is shared, not hoarded. Ashley beamed. Mom dabbed eyes dramatically. Polite claps. Some youth, Dad said, eyes on me, forget obligations to family, community. Board shifted uneasy, knowing my speech next. But we celebrate duty as privilege, Dad warmed up. Thrilled to announce Parker family hosts season's wedding New Year's Eve here at Plaza. Gasps applause. Ashley stood waving like royalty. Family values celebration, funded by Unity. Using my expected money for his status boost. Chat exploded congrats. President stood. Welcome Speaker Michelle Parker on leadership legacy. Dad's smile froze as I walked up, portfolio in hand. Took mic calmly from boardrooms. Thanks, President and Dad, for that family values speech. Audience smiled, expecting support. I'll share real generosity story, I said, opening portfolio. 8 years back, signed what I thought estate docs. Trusted Dad fully. Preen changed. Marcus at Tech started slides. Ashley signed purchase. Bought parents' house $4.2 million. Gasps. Dad half rose, sat as cameras turned. 8 years rent-free in my property, demanding I fund lives. Tonight asked $275,000 sister's wedding in my house. Preen, records, taxes, deed, all public solid. The more than money, I went on steady despite mom's sob. Truth, generosity versus exploitation, parents seeing child as ATM. Ashley jumped, lying. Docs public. County file 201648447. Stream hit 15,000 viewers. Comments flooded. Reporters typed. Dad on obligations, I rapped. Mine clear. Parents, 30 days vacate my property. Marcus walked to table with notice. Real values include accountability. Marcus approached measured. Room breathless as he set folder before Dad. Mr. Robert Parker, he announced loud. Served vacate notice 47 Woodland Drive. 30 days remove belongings. To board table, copies for transparency given chairman role. Harrison took, flipped. Expression shock. Robert sold house to Michelle 8 years ago. Misunderstanding, Dad stuttered. Family deal? Deed clear, Harrison cut. Michelle sole owner, December 15, 2016. $4.2 million. Legal counsel Patricia scanned, legit. Seal filing proper. Haven't owned since 2016. Dream 18,000. Comments, OMG daughter owns, chairman fraud. Marcus back to Mike, 8 years unpaid rent $384,000. Waive for cooperation on vacate. Tribune Fodig snap Dad stun. Foundation cams rolled all. Ashley grabbed docs from Harrison, he pulled back shaking head. More harass or defame, more action. Whispers erupted. Fraud live. Lie. Dad roared, chair toppling. Michelle ambush family how? Calm down, sir. Purity neared, waved off. Mom up, mascara run, we're parents. Humiliate us? Ashley snatched table mic. Jealous always. Voice hysterical, about wedding. Can't stand my happy. Audience recoiled, bored rose leave. Senator wife whispered appalled hubby. Destroy us? Dad pointed shout. Own family for money? You destroyed selves, I common Mike. I showed real you. Brad frozen, I docs Harrison shared board. His parents gathered things. Mrs. Davidson loud for cams, discuss wedding. No idea Parker's mess. Happening. Ashley screamed. Michelle pays. Has to. Security stepped, escorted Ashley seat firm. Dad tried follow, blocked. Robert, President mic'd, leave. Board contact position. Chat exploded, security screams, board oust. 3 board out. Others phone docs. Elite saw Robert image shatter. And we weren't done. This is the moment everything shifts. When I finally confront my abusers publicly. If you've craved vindication, hit like now. Went too far or not enough? Como bilo. Subscribe for retaliation details and that $275,000 wedding fate. Aftermath shocks more than reveal. Minutes later, ballroom turns scandal epicenter. 3 board resigns spot, letters to President Williams at head table. Can't associate, Harrison announced. Robert lived in daughter's house, solicited donations. Conscionable. Treasurer Michael stood, emergency audit. Review every Parker approval. Phone buzz nonstop. 47 emails in 10 minutes from attendees. Michelle, no idea. Courage inspiring. Join our board? Ashley's world crashed live. Phone rang, planner. Answered speaker accidental. Scene news. No payment, cancel all now. No, Ashley wailed. Line dead. Brad's parents approached. Engagement off. Won't tie son to fraud scandal. Brad silent, slipped ring off her finger, left with them. Ashley collapsed sobbing. Tribune reporter typed fast. Hour later headline. Charity chairman's house of cards. Daughter exposes 8-year fraud at gala. Dream caught all. Viewers 32,000 rising. Foundation YouTube, most watched ever later. President Williams' mic final, apologize for disruption. Thorough review. Thanks patience support. Damage done. Dad's rep ruined before elites. Next 48 hours, consequences masterclass. Tribune front page, charity chief's house scandal, Parker and daughter's home demanding cash. Noon suspension official. Statement, Robert indefinite leave audit tenure finances. Venue hit Ashley worst. Rainbow room cancelled, kept $20,000 deposit, fraud contract. My forged sig, no standing. Florist Fadig band bailed. 2 days, dream wedding gone. Neighbors cited quick. Richardson's returned mom's key after 15 years socialize. Distance from this. Club suspended dad's membership, conduct review. 17 relatives called. Family camps, appalled deception versus me extreme. Cousin Sarah text, wondered how uncle afforded on charity pay. Dream replay 127K views. Comments, best revenge to don't mess finance pros. TikTok remix dad's lie shout, 50K like 6 hours. Marcus forwarded IRS email, review Robert taxes 8 years unreported sale income. Every lie unraveled once, blame on them. Desperation, dad lawyer letter mediation misunderstanding. Panicking translate. First offer insult, acknowledge ownership, let's stay below market rent. Ignored. Mom 23 voicemails 3 days frantic. Michelle honey please. Crucified here. Neighbor shun. Dad can't golf. Call back. Ashley threats, I'll tell college time. Marcus cease desist, defamation consequences. Revelation shook me, Brad fam PI findings to Marcus. Ashley took parent money years. Hid $73,000 debt 12 cards. Wedding to impress Brad's rich fam, secure future. Plan bankruptcy post, Marcus said. Let them handle debt. Brad mom called personal, thanks Michelle. Save son disaster. Suspicions, your proof. Dad final play, broke no contact office show. Security escorted shouting I'm father oh respect. Footage leaked social, viral again. Mighty Robert dragged out. Comments brutal true, respect earned. Family spiraled, my career soared. 3 clients Apex Week post-gala want me. Handles betrayal calm, want you portfolio, Richard Blackstone said. $73 million commit emerging fund. Women Finance Summit keynote invite quarter, boundaries personal pro values. Fee $50,000. Finance forward feature, Michelle Parker refused victim. Praised measured response exploitation Apex AUM up since. Team respect clear. Juniors approached ideas. Showed real leadership, stand up even costs. 2 old friends reached. Jennifer Surgeon text, wondered distance. Understand now. Parents made feel never enough. Here's support. Michael debate pal direct. Dad credited your wins then. State champs win, said coached you. We knew BS. James Morrison called with top news. Board offers me Westchester Foundation seat. Need integrity to rebuild trust. Every pro win validated success in my stand. Market spoke. Authenticity, boundaries, assets, not liabilities. December 3rd, 2:12 p.m. Chin Associates Room felt courtroom. Parents across mahogany with lawyer looked small. Dad's command gone, mom's poise cracked. Desperate folks out options. Marcus slid agreement. Terms non-negotiable. Generous than deserved. 60 days vacate, not 30. Waive $384,000 back rent if signed today. No fraud charges. 6-month no contact. Therapy before future talk. Extortion, Dad's lawyer puffed. Mercy, Marcus said. Fraud means prison. Dad's hand shook reading. Couldn't I me? One more, I said first words. Public apology letter on deeds and Tribune. No way, Dad began. Then charges, Marcus simple. Forgery alone 5 years. Mom quiet, Robert sign please. Silent but pen scratches. Sign pages, initials, clauses. I stood. Understand, not revenge, boundaries. You taught family supports but not mutual. Took till nothing left. Ends today. Dad eyed me, destroyed us. No, you did. I stopped enabling. Left hearing Mom whisper, Dad, she's right. God help, right? Conditions measurable, enforceable. Marcus precise draft. Page 3, he told their lawyer, apology specifics. Fraud transfer, 8 years lies, exploitation pattern. Mom winced words. Dad jaw tight. Page 4, therapy min 12 sessions financial abuse specialist. Quarterly reports. Humiliating, Dad muttered. Accountability, I said. More, Ashley funds own wedding if any. Know my name, use references social. No employer-client contact. Quarterly reviews progress pre-renew. Violate, enforce $384,000 debt. Page 7, I modify if harass defame evidence. Ashley skipped mediation distraught but Sig needed no contact. Won't sign, lawyer said. Then fraud charges, Marcus. 3 counts jail possible. Leverage clear, sign rebuild or destroy. Final, house sold or mine. Never enter post move. Dad crumpled. House his pride symbol. Now deception monument. Terms valid 48 hours, Marcus. Then all legal. Chose humiliation or annihilation. Till resisted ruin. Dad negotiated clauses via lawyer. Like business, not fraud consequences. Apology too detailed, lawyer. Misunderstanding okay? No, Marcus flat. Mom health play, checked hospital stress pains post-mediation. Diagnosis anxiety. Tried bill me $3,200. Ashley vicious, messages through cousins. Michelle destroyed family. Evil jealous wanted ours. Irony wanted mine literal. Movers estimates hit, contents 8 years my dime 3 trucks. Move store cost $15,000 no cash. Aunt Margaret, Dad liquidating secret Rolex, jewelry, golf clubs. Charity froze accounts audit. Credits survive. Apartment hunt harsh. Rep destroyed, no verify, landlords want 6 months up. Ford 3-bed Yonkers, far Westchester lawns. Saw unit my building. Through me text, Mom cried lot small. Mighty Parkers above means in my house, now face modest means. December 20th, 4:47 p.m., 13-minute deadline. Signed. Marcus office. Parents hollow defeated. Ashley forced attend, weak no talk them post Brad fam restrain threat harassment. Initial here, Marcus pointed pages. Sign here. Apology hardest dad. Hesitated Sig acknowledged deceived daughter Michelle on transfer docs 2016. Tribune he flat. Tomorrow page 3 Marcus. Holding space. Ashley signed tears no contact. Hate you whisper me. No I calm. Someday understand accountability, not hate. The final doc surprised. I'd set $25,000 prepaid therapy fund for sessions. Why? Mom asked, eyeing papers. I want you better, I said, simple. Not me, yourselves. Lived lie so long, forgot truth feel. As leave prep, Dad door turned. Mask dropped full. Drowning, he quiet. Gambling debts. Lose all. You signed, told self-saving family. Could ask help, I replied. Chose steal daughter, demand more. Nodded, age 10 years instant. No, God help. No. Left silent. Papers signed. Boundary set. Healing if come, begin final. January 15th, 2025. Trucks hit 47 Woodland 8 a.m. sharp. Watched car street down, present smooth, distant boundaries. 3 trucks, 47 boxes, lifetime pretense packed. Movers pro-efficient, any job treat. No clue, dismantling lies house. Marcus details new life. Yonkers 3-bed rent $2,200 month. Dad consult work. Basic cover, no prestige. Mom consigned designer bags sell. Ashley moved back post apartment, evict non-pay. Neighbor's window watched discreet driveways. Richardson's key returners garden pretend winter roses. 8 years status dissolved, pack 8 hours. Supervisor called Marcus 4 p.m. Coop's silent family. No issues. Vacated, cleaned agreement. Evening walked my house, true mine first. Presents lingered, ghosts. Dad chair indent, mom garden roses, Ashley fridge art teen. Kept none. Furniture donate, items store till afford retrieve. Renovate house, transform new honest. Dad study stood, found 2015 family photo pre-deceive theft. Looked happy. Maybe brief were. Box storage mark. Someday mean again, not today. June 15th, 2025. 6 months gala change all. White Plains coffee neutral fit, public safe private talk. Looked diff small. Dad gray full. Mom lost polish artificial years defined. Ashley absent. Refused come anger cling. Hello Michelle, mom quiet. Thanks me agree. Marcus confirmed 14 sessions done. Dr. Patricia Henley report progress, acknowledge abuse, finance entitlement patterns. How you? I asked, curious, real. Surviving? Dad honest. Work therapy, learn self, never want see. Consult paid $65,000 year, fraction old life, honest cash. Mom part-time boutique, first job 30 years. Ashley, I asked. Struggle, mom admit. Angry, blame others. Retail work, us live. Wedding no happen. Brad fam threaten legal contact again. Talked exact hour limit set. No money ask. No manipulate guilt. Progress house? Dad careful, renovate? Move next month. Nodded, except eyes. Beautiful. Happy there. Leave prep, mom envelope hand. No expect read, want have. Inside later letter. Real apology, not legal, public, private pain acknowledge caused. Start. Just start, more expected. Back look, journey taught real. Family, no obligation. Mutual respect, care genuine. Can't buy love, money, or demand DNA. Pro-world embrace story. Poke 3 conferences, leadership boundaries, ovation standing each. Message hit. Loving most refuse enable dysfunction. Gave permission, no say. Young exec post, Stanford talk. Family calls selfish boundaries. Your story showed projection, theirs, not my real. Some relatives got. Cousin Sarah therapy start post implosion. Funkle deceive 8 years, lies I believe own life? Asked. Others know, Aunt Margaret birthday cards send daughter destroyed family. Donate therapist toxic artifacts collection. Common apparent. Truth, didn't destroy family. Revealed broken already. Lights on hoarder house. Mess there, dark hidden. Chosen family friends celebrate success, no demand pay. Colleagues respect boundaries. James mentor, no manipulate. Showed real support. What? Family people want happiness, no own need, Dr. Henley's single joint session said. Parents nodded, understand, begin. Don't celebrate, happen, regret, no either. Greatest love act, teach love, not take measure. Proven give free, no expect return. Renovated house barely resemble pretense museum. Tore walls, literal, figurative. Dark heavy furniture gone, light clean lines replace. Study deceived dad, now library, psychology, finance, healthy relations books. Thursday every host dinner, real family, friends stood by, colleagues confidants turn, Dr. Henley advisor trusted. Dining room ultimatum witness, now laughter, genuine ring. House value $4.8 million post Reno. Not real value. Home truth built, not lies, monument. Charity continue diff.org, help young adults escape finance abuse. Helped 43 6 months, teach, recognize, manipulate, love, disguise. Parents rebuild slow. Dad gambling group join support. Mom thrift volunteer, money value learn first. Ashley remain Ashley, her journey make. Reconcile door open, glass walls clear. Z and E out. Cross threshold need respect mutual, honest calm, boundaries maintain. Kitchen stand evening dinner friends prep, realized profound. Claimed house not just, life reclaimed. Every room choice relation now truth foundation build. Greatest gift family give teach not take granted. Greatest self gift learn deserve better ATM heartbeat someone. House mine. Life mine. Future build mine final. Thanks watch Michelle story stand family finance abuse. Resonated subscribe bell hit more boundaries worth find stories. Share video need hero K no say family. What you do Michelle spot position. Comments no. Remember can't pour empty cup. Loving most teach treat how. See next.